here. All right, guys, I'll catch you. Where's the ketchup? Where's the ketchup?
Wait, what's it called again?
Pero no se puede entrar. No. ¿Ya no?
But I'm saying, no, listen to me. Those free ones, they might want to be on.
Pero bien cachetías. Entonces lo trajeron aquí.
Días anteriores, todos los premiers de las películas
Mira el diseño de las paredes. Pero si usted va a hacer todo tiene que ser un chile. Lo único que es como que tiene un poquito como mucho negro. ¿Te acuerdas la película de ellos que sacó la a mí no me gustó la primera noche que sale la boca, me muero. Es a las 2 y ella
Sorry, sorry. Sorry.
ya para allá. La mira
What you saw was a cup on Lucy's dress. I found Lucy back. Looks like you got yourself a room. I figure I'll give you myself a credit.
Daring do. Audiences have always had an insatiable appetite for adventure. And Hollywood has always delivered, giving us a chance to live vicariously through travels, battles, conquests, and feats of bravery that thrill and astonish. Whether the role is fortune and glory, progressing into the pool, or the pursuit of ancient secrets, our greatest movie heroes keep us on the edge of our seats with their amazing exploits. When it comes to chivalry and courage, there are few actors who compare with the charismatic Harold Flynn, having established himself as one of the greatest action stars alive in films, films like Captain Blood, and the Charge of the Light Brigade. In 1938,
En esos tiempos, cuando
one of those iconic heroes in the history of popular culture.
I'll never rest until every section in this shire stand up 3 minutes and strike a blow for Richard Nixon.
Vamos todavía está cargando. Ah, todavía está cargando.
Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show, and please keep all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Also, don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from any use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that I've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Rachel, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Well, great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Rachel, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. We're ready for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Sheen Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Cheree. I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This does look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
First time I see it.
I love gangster movies. Sorry, he's got a point. I hate it when people talk during the movie.
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
The two Gang Clint have made some of the greatest westerns of all time. If someone's robbed the bank, now to my watch, Pilgrims. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Reach for the sky. You're under arrest. Let's go, woman. Get yourself up.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
You'll swing for this. Let's do it. Somebody's sticking my neck in the noose.
Speaking of which, where are the horses? Have to saddle up and ride. Yeah, giddy up. Adios and hard. Right now full of the sunset. Sun sure went down quick. I know what you find anything funny now. You just snake put. It's nation is this.
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from Georges Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Scream! I don't like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snacks. Why'd it have to be snacks?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Looks like we hit the mother lode. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. Ain't nothing more than another ghost town. Takes a lot more than this to spook me. I don't any embrace move like fetching that treasure. I send you on a belly full of lead.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over here we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jean and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years. How about a nice round of applause for Jig, Skippy, Harry, Zippy, Dinky, and all the rest? An Oscar-worthy performance. You know, the jungle has always been the perfect setting for great adventure movies. Think about the opening of Raiders of the Lost Ark when archaeologist Indiana Jones braves the thick to steal the golden idol. Or the spooky jungle of Arnold Schwarzenegger battles the Predator. Tarzan paved the way with his iconic ape calls so Arnold could eventually get to the chopper.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
guess we both know you belong to Victor. His work is the thing that keeps him going. That fight needs the ground, and you're not with it, you regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You'll always have pals. You didn't have it. You lost it. You can't cast it back. You got it back once.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toda, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Whether she has no power here, be gone before somebody drops the house on you too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way? Follow the yellow brick road. Now, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need that look. We had to face it.
Clear it. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time.
Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
And I want to be alone.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies, and remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of
Casablanca, Humphrey Bogart got his start in movies, playing a series of tough guys and gangsters, including a memorable turn as the murderous Duke Mantee in The Petrified Forest in 1936.
Now, let that mug make a mug out of me, but don't anybody try it again. Just keep in mind that I and the boys are candidates for hanging. The first time any one of you makes the wrong move, I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you.
Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show, and please keep your arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, and don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Emily, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CD. And we are rolling. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Emily, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the yellow brick road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Cheree, I love this song. Sing along. Those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
Open up in there, you hear me?
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again. These tough guys could turn anything into a weapon.
You should be here. You're going to take it. And you're going to kick in with the dough. Here you go. Somebody's going to drop by here and kick your teeth out one at a time.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey! Hey, you! Come here!
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said get over here!
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait. Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey! How did you know my name anyways? Say it's on scene. And you really cause my ticket out of here, so beat it. You're making a mistake here. Hey, let's come out of here. You're gonna get hurt. I can't just walk out with the look. Go on, beat it.
Here they come, boss! Get out your grinders! They got win! Moxie! Win is fair! Real fair!
Everybody just sit tight, run at a red lights against the wall. They would never break the law. Hey kid, watch this. No more red lights.
Hey, sorry boys, I'm making my getaway. Give my regards to the warden, suckers. Hey, what are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get a... Why you need a nightlight? Whoa, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict a legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomized this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what they want.
Sleepy little bug, ain't it?
So, that's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. Not thinking about turning back. That is one of my dreams.
Well, now that we're in the clear, this is the perfect time for me to collect up all your valuables. We'll start with the jewelry and then make our way to the hard cash.
There he is! It's the bank robber! Don't let him get away!
Hey! I see the glasses, Sailor Papa!
You're gone! You're under arrest!
This is nuts!
Nothing going on, man!
Enough of this! I'm getting out of here!
Yourself up!
Well, look at it this way. It can't get any worse. Okay, it's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Jersey?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's The Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This was 80s.
Hey, Cupcake, how do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency instruction system is now activated. Ship will detonate in 5, 10 seconds. The option to override.
Look out! What is that thing? There it is again! Well, that's enough creepy crawly things for one day. Right? Wrong.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Wow, get a load of that, Chuck Ice. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they notice a few extra bodies around here, if you know what I mean.
I've I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. It just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I've seen dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Both audiences and filmmakers demonstrated an early interest in the macabre, although the term horror wasn't used to describe the film genre until the 1930s. Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who's run through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You'll always have that.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Hilda, I'm not going to be noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, is the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia 2000.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
Wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Follow the Yellow Brick Road? Well, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time!
Start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
Olivia, run! I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
Celebration of classic movies, and remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of East Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Great Movie Ride. Now please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Please gather your personal belongings and take small children by the hand. And when these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit directly towards the rear of your vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. Okay, places everybody, and action! Thank you. Have a wonderful evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. On behalf of all of us, we'll see you at the movies. Bye, everyone.
Ella nos está esperando ya.
And then whatever happens, I